Okay, we're back. We're in the driver's seat. You can see you have a little cup there. To the rear of the driver's seat is vehicle information, tire pressure, stuff like that. Here on the console, you have your mirror control. Center selector switches to mirrors, and the up, down, right, left arrows adjust the mirror. You have a mirror heat switch to the left of that. ICC flashes your marker lights. Thank you in truck driver language. Then you have an LED switch that turns on your front LEDs. Fog light switch for the fog lights. And a rotary control for your headlights. Forward of that is this roller knob. And this roller knob adjusts your dash brightness. It also turns on your driver's side map light. We have battery boost. Pressing this button connects all of your batteries together. Nightshade puts the nightshade down. Or up. Sunshade puts the sunshade down. Or up. You have side shades, which are manual. You pull them down, give them a tug, let them go back up. That's the night shade. And you also have a day shade. The one nice thing I like with the day shade, you can pull it part way down. You can still see the mirrors, and it gives you a little block from sunlight. You have fans up there that are on a switch. I'll show you that in a bit. Those are your dash switches up there. Now we'll move into the other side. We have a dash fans. Now that only works with the ignition on. Radio allows you to turn the radio on without turning on the ignition. And map light for the passenger side map light. Over on the passenger side, there's a cup holder, a little pull-out tray, power points, so you can plug in devices. The radio, press the source, and you can choose what you want. Radio, Cirrus. Let's see if it's connected. Nope. You have to get a tuner for that. Bluetooth, HDMI input, cameras. Press your camera, brings up your cameras. Tap it again. You can check. There's your left turn camera. There's your right turn camera. You have a day and night mode. Camera one's your rear camera again. Menu button. Steering wheel controls, settings. All that. USB input, no device. Under here is your inputs. You flip this little door open, and there's your USB and an auxiliary input. Radio. Find a station. Remote control for the radio. Remote control for the soundbar system behind the TV. On your steering wheel, it's cruise control on and off. On the right side is resume, set, excel, and coast. Down here, this little tab gives you tilt wheel. And on the turn signal stalk is your washer, and then your delay controls, and then high and low. Also, Start it up a second here. Push the turn signal lever forward. It's high beam. Pull back for low beam. Pull all the way back for flash to pass. Or please, however you want to call it. On your dash display, over here you have 3 buttons. Reset, setup, and info. So if I press the info button, it changes my dash display. If I hit reset, it'll clear my trip meter. If I go to setup, I can go through systems checks, change it from metric to English, and that. Okay? That is pretty much your driver area. Now, there are functions that require the foot brake to be set. Notice the park brake light is on. And the engine to be on. One of the things is leveling. So if you want to level the coach, you have to have the engine on and the brake set. And you also have to use the touchpad. Now what you're going to find with the touchpad is it's a lot easier to set it up on another device. So here's what I'm doing. This is my iPad. I press get started. I've already put the app on. The app is one control. I think. Connect to gateway, and then it's going to tell me that it doesn't probably recognize this gateway. Pause. Okay, sorry about that. I don't really care for Apple. My iPad just added to the dislike because it won't behave today. So anyways, we're doing this on my phone. So we can look at our climate zones and all of that, our leveling. Now again, in order to do leveling, we have to have the ignition on and the parking brake set. Okay, we go over here, we can see our black tank, our gray tank, our LP, and our gray 2, and our fresh. Okay, on this side, we can see our awning lights are on, and we can turn them off. Bathroom lights, and turn them off, turn them on. We can go down here and we can hit the device buttons, and we can do them in groups, or we can do all, and then we can scroll through. Here's your bed lift. Hit the bed lift, hit minus, it's going to buzz, and it puts the bed away. Oops, bed slide. That's not what I wanted. Would have been one of the advantages to doing it on the iPad. It's a much larger screen. Bed lift is here. Put it out or put it in. Hit the back arrow here. Bedroom ceiling, entertainment lights, water heater, generator. So if I tap generator, I can start my generator. And on the left, it tells you what it's doing. It's priming the generator, starting the generator. Generator's running. There we go. Generator's running. Hit off, and it shuts it off. Kitchen ceiling, kitchen slide out. Again, leveling, the living room lights, main climate. Okay, so we're in zone 2. HVAC is off. We can adjust our temp up or down. We can go to the bedroom, or we can go to the main. Rear bedroom, sofa slide out, step lights, wardrobe, water pump, water tank. Now one of these water pumps the water from that small tank over to the main tank. There's your black tank is empty, your fresh tank is full, gray 1 and gray 2 are both empty, and LP tank is full. Again, a lot of that is on the small side here. You have a settings that lets you go in to sync your device, set your units, connections, add accounts, all of that. Back to your home. Your home has your little color monitor here. Again, when you hit leveling, I don't have the ignition on, so it won't work. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go start this up. We'll go back to the main panel. We'll do this real quick. I'll wake the main panel up. All right. There are 8 icons up there. Bed lifts, generator, lighting, and that. What's not up there? Now I turn the ignition on, and we come up here, and now we have leveling. Okay? So we can go down to auto retract, and we hit enter, and it retracts. We go down to manual mode, hit enter, and then we can manually adjust it. Info, we hit enter, it tells us about the system. Down here at the bottom is our auto level button. It's already auto leveled. Okay? Hit home. Takes us back here. There's our slides. Kitchen slide, sofa slide, wardrobe slide. HVAC is our climate zones. A little bit easier to see this on a bigger screen. We can hit off. We can hit auto. High and low or auto. Close. Here we go. Heat, cool, heat only, cool only. So we can put it in heat, cool, and close. And now we set the temperature, and there's this red there, 65. If it gets below 65, it turns the heat on. We can adjust that. 68 turns the heat on if it gets below. 75 turns the AC on if it goes above. That's zone 1. I can hit zone 2. Hit the off button over here. Now we can say heat, cool. Now we have a choice for the heat source, gas or heat pump. We'll go with gas. We'll use the furnace. And now that's our temperature range. Okay, lighting, same things here. You got all on, all off, dim all. Your awning, again, tab it. You got extend and retract. Bed lifts, tab it. You got lower and raise. Pretty straight up. Takes a little getting used to, but once you're used to it, it's a nice simple system. Auto retract, enter. And now we're putting the jacks away. So anyhow, that's pretty much the basics of this system. I want to thank you very much for doing business with TerryTown and Motorhomes to Go. We hope you thoroughly enjoy your RV. If you have any questions or concerns, you feel free to contact your salesman or our service department, and we'll do our best to take care of you. Again, enjoy your unit, and thank you very much for doing business with us. Have a great day.